Okay, today we're going to be talking about both the Brighton game and the upcoming game against Fulham. Now, obviously, the games are coming thick and fast, so there's not really a point in me doing previews every 2 days. Might as well just combine them. And obviously, once they go back to weekly, then we'll be back to weekly videos. What I do want to say is that against Brighton, you know, that new manager bounced. It was there. It was there, if you saw it. We were shit. Genuinely fucking shit. It did remind me a little bit of Hasenhüttl, but not as much, because under Hasenhüttl, most of the games you kind of come out thinking, we could have won that. If he scored, or he didn't fucking give them a goal, or keeper saved that instead of fucking it up, Bazunu. That was sort of the feeling, and that's why it was a lot more frustrating under Hasenhüttl, because I actually felt like majority of the games we should have won. But the last two games, we shouldn't even bet Lincoln. Lincoln got robbed. A goal was offside. They should have had a penalty. They should have comfortably won that game. Against Brighton, we weren't in it. And there was never a point where you felt like we were in it. The goals we were conceding were shit. Bazunu lets it in. And then the second goal, it's probably Bazunu again. Doesn't get a hand to it somehow. It's just a fucking mess, eh? It is just a mess. And then we've got to talk about team selection. Fuck me. Any donkey would have realised, you know, Diallo's pretty shit, Gineppo's pretty shit, and El-Nusi's pretty shit. But he started all three of them. He even started Lienko. What the fuck's going on? Honestly, no joke. An outsider looking in should think Aribo has to start. Edozie finally gets a start, and he proves why he should have started. Great, right? He deserved that. You should have a front three, I guess, if you're playing a 4-3-3 or something like that, of definitely not Gineppo and definitely not El-Nusi up front. It'd be Adams, Edozie, Aribo. Sort of the front three, maybe Stuart Armstrong. Maybe Aribo's in the centre mid position with Ward-Prowse and Lavia. Obviously, Lavia's injured. That's fine. Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles wasn't the greatest against Lincoln, but fuck me, he's better than Diallo. He's much better than Diallo. There's a reason why Diallo gets subbed off at half-time when he starts, because he's fucking shit, right? That's the main reason. Team selection wank. I can't believe it. Sekou Mara doesn't get a sniff. No matter how shit our front players are. Adam Armstrong provides nothing coming on. Adams is mostly isolated half the game, but he's not known for his clinical finishing, so we can't trust him to score regardless. But it's just a fucking mess. Honestly, it is a mess. From head to toe, defence, midfield, attack, it's all fucking shit. It's all shit. And in January, are we going to get people? No. You know what we're going to get? Some fucking randos from random fucking countries in the hope that, wait, we bought him for 5 mil. Hopefully he's actually decent. And maybe we can sell him for 40. No, that's not what we're doing here. I will say this, right? Now, with Nathan Jones, what I want to say about Nathan Jones is that I have no issue with him as manager in general, right? When it comes to being manager of Southampton, he does flick, what the fuck? Brain cells, just watching Southampton disintegrated my brain. He's wait, what? Ticked, fucking Christ, I'm brain dead. Jesus, ticked a few boxes for Southampton. You know, good review, blah, 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 good development players, blah, blah, right? That's fine, right? But the issue I have personally with the appointment is not that he's not the guy. That's not my issue. The issue that I have is more, if we were to have him in the summer, right? Start of a new season, he gets 6 months to see what he does, right? You know, we could be sitting just off bottom, that's fine. Maybe we improve the second half of the season, you know? Whatnot, right? Get some signings that he wants that sort of gels with the team. You get rid of some players he doesn't want to use, stuff like that. That's fine. But what I don't agree with is signing a manager like Nathan Jones in the point where we've got half a season left. We're fucking awful. Genuinely shit in every capacity we could be. Fucking wank everywhere. There's just shit all over the field. Defense, midfield, attack, fucking all shit, right? He's going to get fuck all in January. He gets fuck all time to actually do anything, because they're already booing fucking two games in because we're shit. But if he was appointed at the start of the season, he'd actually have a chance. We wouldn't boo him second game, wouldn't boo third game, fourth game, fifth game. He'd actually give a chance. But now, because we're literally on the edge of survival here, we're last place, we're easily the worst team in the league currently, and they've appointed a guy with no experience in the top flight. No experience at all at a decently sized club. No offence to Luton, right? I like Luton. But it's like, I have no problem with Nathan Jones, but like, the appointment makes no sense for, hey, we're going to try and stay up. Is Nathan Jones a type of manager to come into a different league entirely? Premier League champs is a massive gap. Come into a different league entirely and go, I'm going to bang this shit. I'm going to fucking ace this shit. I don't know. And I don't want to criticise him because obviously he's been in the job for not long. He hasn't had much help. The team's shit. But for me, it's just not the appointment I was hoping for. And that's fine. You know, I'm happy to be proved wrong. Hopefully Nathan Jones can turn this bunch of fucking shit players into just a team that can at least win a game. Just one would be nice. The odd week, you know, the odd month get a win. That'd be great. Otherwise, we're going to the fucking championship. And, you know, for me personally, I've always been very confident, optimistic with Southampton being like, oh, nah, we won't get relegated. Even under Hughes or Pellegrino or whatever the fuck, right? I always think, nah, we wouldn't get relegated. This year, I'm actually like, shit, we actually may get relegated here. Because I genuinely just don't see an out. We don't defend like fucking toddlers would, to be honest. Toddlers would look like fucking Man City compared to us. We're fucking shocking defensively. Midfield has absolutely zero control of possession, zero control of the tempo of the game. They can't fucking go, hey, bring the ball into the midfield, we'll get it to front four. No, they can't do that. It's fucking impossible to do that, right? And then the attack are the most useless piece of shit when it comes to final third football. I can't write it. You can't write it. Chadams will miss a fucking open goal. Adozie missed an open goal. Chadams goes like, ooh, I'm just going to run around a keeper for fucking 20 years to try and score a hat-trick. Just fucking score, bro. Just shoot. Fucking hell. It's overfought in the final third. Everyone's overthinking. Oh, should I do this? Just fucking do something. Cross it in. Well, preferably don't cross it in because we don't fucking have anyone in there. We cross it into fucking Chadams who scored like 2 headed goals in his life because he's not that sort of striker. But no, cross it in when he's got fucking 2 fucking 6'4" centre backs to mark him. Brilliant. Fantastic. It's just a bundle of shit, isn't it? It's just a bundle of shit. But hopefully, hey, you know, praise the Lord, maybe we all need to pray every night for fucking God to go, you know what, we may bestow some fucking miracles on you and get a win. But I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, we're playing Fulham, who, you know, every other year would be like, oh, that's a winnable game. Not fucking now, because we suck and they're actually pretty good. Fulham, for once, normally they're yo-yo team, you know, up and down. But this year, like, they said, fuck that. We're staying up. And fuck me, they're top half, aren't they? Fuck yeah, no. We're fucked. Travelling to there, I don't even remember the last time we won there, let alone, you know, won there when they're actually playing well and we're shit. So, prediction-wise, I'm not feeling very confident at all. Mitrovic is going to bully our centre-backs. Hopefully Bella-Kotchap's playing, Lavia's playing. I don't know if they will be or not. Let's fucking hope so, because they're our only hope of something. Honestly, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but I'm probably going for a 3-1 loss. That's me being generous. They've scored 3 against Palace. We can't defend for shit. I'm just saying we'd get a goal just to, you know, consolation goal. It's 3-0, 90th minute. Whee! You know, basically what happened against Brighton. I'm not confident at all, and I'm not confident about any fucking game we play. Like, we could play fucking Vanarama National League side at home in the cup, player A team, and I don't even think we'd win that very well, very confidently, very comfortably. Yeah, it's fucking shit. But yeah, that's my prediction. 3-1 Fulham. I don't see us coming out of this, to be honest. It's pretty hard to see because you just watch the football and think, fuck me, it's not a contest. There's not chances in the game where you go, oh, we could have taken the lead, or oh, we could have equalised. It's just shit. Everywhere. Every single fucking wanker's shit, right? Yeah, that's whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if McCarthy probably starts with Bazunu. I don't know, his confidence is probably at an all-time low. I mean, fair enough, you join this team, it's fucking shit everywhere. But yeah. I mean, let's just hope and pray that we can fucking just at least play decent, right? At least play decent to the point where, like, you know, we lost, but fuck, we could have got something. That would be a nice feeling, because I haven't had that in fucking ages. But yeah, that's that done. There will be a post going live, well, it should be live now, where you can vote on what you think. Fulham win, draw, Southampton win, which should be 0%. None of you should believe in this team. But, you know, I don't want to be a fucking Mr. Negative. I've got to be optimistic. We're going to win the league. But anyway, I will be live streaming the watch along 10 minutes before the kickoff. So if you want to join, hang out, be depressed with me while watching the shit of a team. We can all make jokes and have a bit of a laugh. But at the end of the day, you know, we go home crying. But yeah, I'll be live then. Obviously, there'll be a new schedule out. It'll be in the description actually. But I'll post in a couple of days or something. There'll be a new schedule for this year, which has got, like, you know, all the stream dates for FIFA and obviously watch-alongs, and then doing, you know, previews, reviews, FIFA episodes, stuff like that. All that will be in the description, so you can check it out and you know, write on your calendar when stuff coming out, you know, because it's very important. But anyway, like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the Fulham watch-along, and let's pray to the Lords above that we play half decent.